on est donc avec Julian Glover. Julian Glover, thank you so much for accepting this interview. We come from Switzerland.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know Switzerland?
Not very well. I know one place in it called Berchten, where a great friend of mine, a German actor called Charles Brauer, lives in Berchten. So I go there quite often. That's the only part of Switzerland I know. Bern a little.
For many people in Switzerland and around the world, you a villain in the movie and TV show. That's not you, right?
I hope not. And when you act people who are supposed to be not very nice, even if they're not very nice, the actor has to find why they're not very nice. If he hasn't got some, like Herr Hitler did not have a nice head. Mind you, he didn't know he was doing wrong because he was mad, but there you are. And so was everybody around him. Many people like that in the history of the world. So I always have to find a reason for being a bad person. So you name me any film in which you think I'm a bad person, and I will tell you why. For instance, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, people say how bad I am. And I joined the Nazi party and I'm so bad. I just ask all your viewers, what would you do for the secret of eternal life? You would kill your mother. And I'm serious. And that's what this character has in the film. He doesn't go about it in a very good way. And he does get money from the wrong quarters. Yes, I understand that. The same in my Bond film. I'm in fact a rather nice person, but I need money to look after this girl who is a skating champion, and I'm determined she will win the Olympics. So I get my money, and it's a nice thing to do, but I do it the wrong way. That's the problem. And pretty well all the villains I've played, I've had a reason inside myself. Maybe the audience does not see it, but I have it.
You talk about Indiana Jones because for many people this is just one of the most incredible movie for the century, certainly. And how it's to work with Steven Spielberg, with all this cast?
Well, you've mentioned my favorite film of the films I've been in. It was wonderful doing it. We've got Harrison Ford, we've got Sean Connery, and we've got Steven Spielberg. What's not to like? And they're all wonderful people in their own ways. The two actors are fine actors on any level, not just film actors, they are really good actors. The director is arguably the best director in the world, and such a nice man and such a good man. His films are always about something rather interesting and important, which is wonderful. And I had a wonderful part. And that fantastic death at the end, which is now one of the big legend deaths in the history of cinema. So I have nothing to complain about.
If there are not Elsa Schneider in the movie, which glass do you choose? The glass, because in the movie you need to choose one, only one. Which one?
Well, he makes the mistake that all of us make. Pretty well everyone. We have an expression, I'm sure you have it in German too. All that glitters is not gold. But we always go, my God, I'll go for the money. Sometimes it's not the money, it's the experience or whatever. And Indiana Jones, of course, himself, Mr. Jones, has the intelligence to see this because he does everything right. And my characters do everything wrong, always do them wrong. And that's the reason he does that. What a damn fool. He wishes he hadn't. I was the only person in screen history to have shot Sean Connery dead, but then he came to life again because of this damn liquid.
And maybe the last one, because you have so many fans who wants to see you. The last question is, do you have any little word for your fans? what do you want to say to your fans?
Well, you say my fans. I'm not sure that I individually have many fans. Quite a lot of them have been to this convention, but to fans generally, of course, I thank you because you're the ones who pay my salary. I'm serious. This is absolutely true. If you didn't go to the cinema, then I would be out of work. And when you come to one of these conventions and say thank you, I cannot tell you how rewarding it is. It is really rewarding. And although you come here and you spend money on my photographs, yes, and I thank you for that too, it's the fact that you enjoyed my work and the work of all my colleagues that brings you here, which has paid our salary. And I cannot thank you enough. And I ask you to go on enjoying the cinema and television in the way that you do now, in a really intelligent way. And you will find many rewards ahead. When I am long gone, you will find wonderful things in the cinema and on television.
Thank you so much, Julian Glover. Thank you.